fabulous. I love a good cuff. There's something about a cuff that I feel very ladylike when I put a cuff on. Look how easy that was. And in 2 seconds, there I am. I'm the fanciest lady in the room. This is your graduated stone hinged bypass cuff. $119.98 is your price. You're saving a whopping $30. $24 gets it home on Easy Pay, 436-537. And you have your choice of the rhodium plated sterling silver that you were seeing right there. And then your 14 karat gold plated sterling silver, which is your more limited option. It comes in small, 6 3/4 inches, average 7 1/4, and large 8 inches. And you get 6.7 carats.
And I think this is that extra special touch. It's that little, like you'll notice on Melissa's wrist, where it ends is that kind of pear, well, the pear shape itself, it kind of reminds me of like a serpent-like kind of look to it, which also is very high-end designer. If you love to shop those, you know, the luxury wings of the mall, yep, you'll find those there. And just the detailing, notice the round stones here progressively get a little bit smaller as they wrap around your wrist. All of these are subtle little details, but it makes it feel so very high-end. And that bypass style where it's a circle, or an oval really, so it actually sits nicely on the wrist, but it isn't ever completely connected. So there's something about that style that always resonates with our Diamonique fans, be it in a ring or in a bracelet itself. And there's that hinge that makes it so easy, because if this was a bracelet, I'm not wearing it.
No.
Doesn't fit in my hand. My hand doesn't work that way. But because this opens up, what I like to do is I turn it sideways and I just sort of let it rest like that on my wrist, and then I push up the bottom part.
And it's that easy.
That's it.
Now, Carrie, I'm so sorry. I missed what you said. Which one is more limited in the small and average? Okay, so the yellow option in the small and large, only a handful to go around. And we have 60 remaining in the yellow. So that's your more limited option. In the silver, we have 70. So there really aren't many to go around. So about 2 dozen in each, $24. Gets it home on Easy Pay. This is really a beautiful bracelet. I love how easy it is. Again, low profile. It's not going to catch on anything. It's really hard, again, to like pick. I know I say with this price point, you really don't have to, but it's like they're both so unique in their own way. Something about the gold is just really sophisticated. I'm thinking of that like very high-end designer. That's what I think of when I see the gold. But then there's something timeless and forever about the silver option.
Yeah. You can't go wrong. You know, think about what you have in your jewelry box, and it's either you want to continue matching it or what don't I have enough of, right? And that's where you sort of branch out a little bit. Because I get it. Like if I'm buying a diamond, lucky me if that happens, it's going to be in a white metal, most likely, right? Because that's what my wedding set is. I want it to match. When it comes to Diamonique, like I said before, I'll buy a piece just to coordinate with buttons on a jacket or hardware on a purse or something like that, just to sort of tie it all together. Remember too, we always like to look at even, you know, the details that maybe you wouldn't think of. Like the back of this is so beautifully finished and highly polished. It's rounded too, so you have that comfort factor. Even though there's a hinge here, you can't feel it. And that's nice because it's not going to catch on, you know, maybe your sleeve, your blouse, or something like that. And then if I take it off, sorry guys, I'm just going to turn it around so you can see the inside. We left the backs of the stones open so that you could keep them clean too, right? So not only would you be able to, you know, take a little cloth and clean the top of this, but get a soft little baby toothbrush. You know, like the cutest little toothbrushes that they first start with when like they're pretending to brush their teeth because they still don't know what they're doing. Those soft little bristles are perfect to get in and around the little prongs, but also underneath, because that's where like the lotions and things like that tend to congregate. Like they get stuck back in there. So you can easily clean it. And that's a nice thing too about Diamonique. There's no special care or fuss or anything like that that goes along with it. Honestly, I use Purity to wash my face, and I often will just use a little bit to clean my jewelry too.
Easy peasy. I use Dawn soap.
Yep. I do that too.
Is that controversial?
Nope.
Okay. Because I'm like, nothing gets my rings cleaner than that. And it's easy.
Kind of works on everything.
It does. It's one of those crazy things. Guys, Diamonique is amazing. Okay, like that's all I can say. I'm looking at it. It looks like real diamonds, but it's not. It's simulated diamonds. This is attainable luxury. $119.98. You have your 2 options. Super limited in that yellow option. $119.98 is your price. We're seeing like quiet luxury in fashion. That's what that bracelet reminds me.
Okay.
It's not super quiet. It's not whisper quiet. It's not like whisper quiet, but it's like, I don't know.